What's up, y'all? It's definitely not Kai, or definitely Kai, definitely not Kai. Same thing, and I'm back with another video. Today, I know you're probably like, Kai, where you been? You know what I'm saying? You said you was gonna be consistent, and I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even got a valid excuse. Well, no excuse is valid, but I got a reason, but it ain't no valid reason. You feel me? So today we're gonna do a little walk with Kai. And then we're just gonna, we're just gonna chat it up. You feel me? We're gonna talk a little. I really want to be consistent. It is right now. It is February 6th, 2026. It's New Year. Happy New Year, y'all, and all that. So this year I want to be overly consistent. I want to be on top of all this. So I told myself the month of February I'm going hard. It's the shortest month of the year. So I really ain't got no excuse to not go hard. So with that being said, we're gonna get right to it. Let's do it. So for starters, you know what I'm saying, today we ain't running, you know what I'm saying, it's the middle of February, and running ain't even bad, but I ain't gonna lie, I have work, and I run a lot at work, you know what I'm saying. I started this YouTube channel around the time I just started my new job, so, I've kind of been on just the trail of just making money. I've been just trying to stack every dollar so then I could have time to do this as much as I like. It was looking kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? It was looking a little bit rough for that time. And, I was just doing things. So I was like, let me, you feel what I'm saying, right? Let me give myself some time to breathe. Let me make some money. Let me stack. And then let me get back to this YouTube thing. But with that being said, today we're going to talk about just taking things day to day. And like, I feel like I got a better grasp on this now that I feel like I've been at a job that I kind of, I'm kind of using to make my dreams happen. I'm at a job that I'm trying to use it to invest in myself. So I feel like this would be a perfect time to talk about just taking things day by day, step by step, to try to get to the things that I actually want for myself in life. So for starters, for those that don't know, I work in a warehouse, you know what I'm saying? I work in a warehouse, and it's hard work, you know what I'm saying? I'm a selector, which means we run around, we grab boxes all day. I'm running literally all day. You get paid based off how fast you run and grab the boxes and stack and all that, right? So I want to make a lot of money, so I'm running around all day. My whole shift, I'm running around, grabbing this, grabbing that, stacking. It's a lot of pain on your body, but if you want something bad enough in life, you gonna go after it. And I remember my first 2 weeks at this job, I was like, dog, not in my first 2 weeks, literally my first 2 days, I was like, I want to quit. I kept telling everybody I'm going to quit. I told the manager I'm going to quit. And actually, I think my second week there, I told him, I walked in the office, I said, I'm done. I can't do this. I ended up sitting down for a little, and I was like, you know what? You got to take this day by day. Like, let me just try. The next day, I came in with the same feeling. I want to quit so bad. The day after that, I kept getting the same feeling over and over and over. I want to quit. I don't want to do this. And I remember what I was in this for. I'm in this because I want to invest in my business. I'm in this because I want to have some money for myself. I'm in this because I don't want to keep making the amount that I was making at these other jobs. Like, this pays good. It pays well. You know what I'm saying? I make an adult salary. You know what I'm saying? It also has a lot of the positions that if I wanted to go somewhere else in that warehouse to go do something else that's a little bit easier or something, I'd still make a lot of money doing something easier. So I'm like, dog, this is a blessing. And I had to learn, bro, let me use this to my advantage at the age I'm at right now, because a lot of people don't find out in trying to use jobs to better themselves. I'm not in college, you feel me? I gotta do something. I gotta take this day by day, because the things that I want in my life and the goals I'm chasing after in life, it's gonna take a little bit longer, right? I got a business, it's gonna take longer. I want to build this YouTube thing, it's gonna take longer. All these things are gonna take a bit longer. So with that being said, I said, dog, stick it out. And every day I sat there and got better and better and better. Whether it was just, we get percentages, right? So whether I went from 80% to 81% to 82%, every day I got better and better and better, to the point that I'm like, okay, I go into work and now I go in, let's get it done. Like, that's literally, I'm telling everybody, like, come on, let's get it done. Like, let's go, let's get this going, let's get motivated, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be the person that shows, like, like, let's do this, because all in all, is work. It's work, and your body's gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. I've worked probably the past 8-9 days straight, and really we haven't had an official off day, or at least my team hasn't had an official off day in 17 days. So I've just been working. We had 2 snow days, got those days off. Or actually 1 snow day, because the next day I went into work. Then I worked another 9 straight. So dog, it's rough. It's rough, and it's a lot of work. But at the end of the day, I know what I'm chasing after. So every day I take it, and I'm like, bro, this is a blessing. Like, God gave me lungs, He gave me arms, He gave me legs, the ability to go chase after things that I want, whether it's hard or not. Nothing in life comes easy. Nothing in life comes easy. And things get a little discouraging. Like, I know for me, it was kind of hard. I was trying to use my TikTok to boost this, and you know, TikTok just kind of just shadow banned me. I got hit with the meanest shadow ban of doom, and TikTok stopped pushing my stuff like as much as I liked it to. And I was like, dang, like what am I gonna do? Like I was just need to push my YouTube, push my clothing brand, push all that. And instead of complaining, I just learned to say, you know what? It was good for what it was meant to for the moment, and now let's go attack something else. You know what I'm saying? Let's go attack this other department. I feel like I needed that reset. And although a lot of people might look at it as like, dang, like, you know, but your thing was doing good, like that sucks. I'm like, yes, it does suck, but I have a reason now that I can go harder now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not so reliant on certain things to help build it. Now I gotta get out the mud again. That's simple. I gotta get out the mud again. So with that being said, I wanted to start a series though. I want to start something, and this would actually be a way to help me stay consistent and actually come to YouTube and post more. I want to start a series called, you know, we have the Walking with Kai, which is going to be kind of a mixture of that, but I also want to do, I don't know what I'm going to call it, kind of want to call it Beat the 9 to 5 or something like that, where it's basically my journey to me becoming a full-time content creator / clothing brand owner, because those are things that I want to do, and also me showing the other things that I invest in or that I want to do. It's going to be me just full-time showing y'all, hey, this is what I want to get done. As simple as that. Like, there's really not much else. Like, this is exactly what I want to get done. This I'm gonna do. So y'all gonna see the hard nights, the long nights where I get off at 4 and I'm literally gonna pick the camera and I'm gonna try to record at 4. Like, I'm going to be on that every single day. And honestly, I think today might be the first day that I start that. I don't know yet. I'm gonna see. But I want y'all to see the full effect, the full length of this. The people that are here from the jump to the end, right? And then when I do make it, it's just going to be basically just me showing y'all my life, you know? Not so much me bragging, but me showing y'all the day-to-day and, you know, me still giving this advice, because this is kind of like my own vlog, my personal little vlog to y'all, or like my little diary, you know? Right now, there's not a lot of people here, but I know in due time, there will be a lot of people here. And, you know, it's all a process, and that's the point of this video. Let's take it day by day, right? Every day is a blessing. Every day is a day to get better at something. Every day is a day to say, yo, let's get better at this. Like, bro, I'm like, okay, yes, my job sucks, but if I get paid based off how fast I work, then I'm gonna work even faster and go harder every day until I hit a pay that I can't go above. There's no cap though. There's no cap limit to what we can make. So if I go as hard as possible, I can make as much as possible. My brother and sister buy houses off of this. So I know there's ways to get out of it. My brother almost ran up 100,000 in the same thing that I'm doing. So I know it's possible. I know for a fact that if I put my all into it, I cannot lose. I will not lose. You know, there's nothing that I can do that's gonna sit there or deter me or derail me except myself. If I let myself be beaten or destroyed, then it's about G's. It's about raps. You know what I'm saying? And I don't plan on losing no time soon. I don't. I want to get back into running. I want to get back into having my own time. So my mindset is I have to build this now. I want to have time for myself. I've been working so much. I have had no time for myself, and it sucks, but that's the sacrifices you have to make. I don't really go out, I don't party, I don't really be into all that, you know? So if I want to get into the things that I want to get into and have more time for those without feeling like, oh, have a fear of missing out on what people my age are doing, or these things, I need to hustle now. Because I'm telling you, this is my year. I know it. Like, I know it. I sat there all last year and I took it day by day with TikTok, and I posted every single day. So what do you think I'm going to do with YouTube when I see that I want it? If I want something bad enough, I'm going to chase after it. It's that simple. So if I have to get on here and post every day, which editing I also hate, I'm going to try my best to do that. Whether I get 3 videos out every week, 5 videos out every week, even 2 videos every week would be better than what I was doing before, because I did not post for 3 months straight, right? This is the time to do that. This is the time to sacrifice. This is the time to do it. So I'm going to take y'all through this day to day with me, right? I'm telling y'all, the long nights where I'm going in at 5 and getting off at 4 a.m., I'm going to show y'all that. When I get up at 1, I'm going to tell you my percentage. I'm going to say, hey, this is what I ran today. You know, tomorrow we're going to start for this. You know, I kind of had that going on, this going on, whatever it is. I'm going to show y'all me trying to get my gym life back and all that back. Like, I'm coming for everything. I'm coming back for my life, my freedom. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only 20. That's so much. Bro, I got time to work. I'm staying down this year, and I'm telling you, next year this time, we're going to be looking at a completely different Kai, because I said the same thing last year, and that's exactly what I did. So it's going to be the same thing this year, and next year it's going to be the exact same thing. I'm changing my life. I'm actively doing it, but it starts with just taking it one day at a time. So today is going to be a new day to be great. It's going to be a new day to be great. It's gonna be a new day to be great. I stopped posting around the time that I started YouTube, and it's crazy, that's 3 months ago, right? And I just hit 3 months at this job, right? And in those 3 months, I have been able to sit there and improve my percentage week by week by week, day by day by day, actually. And I'm getting to the point that I'm going to be one of the best runners in that warehouse because I want to make the most amount of money. It's not a debate for me. I know what I'm trying to get done and what I'm trying to accomplish, and as simple as this, I'm going to make those things happen for myself, whether you like it or not. You feel me? So that's all I gotta say today. And I also want to do more vlogs. I know I just said that's all I'm saying today, but I want to do more vlogs, more, me just with the guys. So I'm gonna throw those here and there. I know I said I was gonna drop the Jackson State homecoming vlog, and I didn't do it. It's actually edited. It's done, right? It's done. So I plan on dropping that video soon for y'all, and so y'all can get that, y'all can watch that. I want to do more vlogs. I'm not really too good with editing. I'm not. That's kind of why I was a little bit inconsistent on this, but I'm going to try. If you want something bad enough, you're going to try and you're going to put in the work for it. And it's not like I'm doing much. I'm yapping to the camera, dog. But with that being said, I'm gonna try to go home and edit this right now. It's 1:40, so y'all see what day this comes out. It's February 6th, so you're gonna see what day this comes out. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy, man. And go shop the brand. Go shop Metanoia Archives. I'm gonna try to get an intro and outro too. I feel like something that's gonna stick. You feel me? I'm not really a content guy from the aspect of editing, but more so I got the personality for it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show y'all more of what I got going on day to day, where there's me going to get a haircut, me going to clean my car and do other stuff, and give life tips and talk to y'all through that and tell y'all what I got going and just how I'm gonna improve my stuff. And then when we do get to the future, when I do accomplish those things, and then I do where I can make content and stuff full time, I can make clothes full time, I'm gonna take y'all through what I'm doing day to day and just keep it real. A lot of people say YouTube's dead, and I want to bring that back. But it's starting with me, with just my little walks with Kais and me trying to beat the 9 to 5. So, yeah, with that being said, y'all, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's do it.